Welcome to K-Brand Live! I'm your guest, Alice, and where's my host? Where's... Oppa! You gotta come out.
오빠라니.
Hi, Eddie.
Hello. It's me, Edward. Back with another episode of
K-Brand Live.
K-Brand Live. We changed the name. I'm Edward Avila, your host, and I'm here with the beautiful, gorgeous Alice in Wonderland. Just kidding. Oh. You wanna?
Oh yes.
Do your little. Right before we started, they're like, "Oh my, it'd be so fun if you like jumped up on your seat because it's so high." And she did that, so let's give her a round of applause for that. Chat, give her applause. So we have people watching on Amazon as well as the other platform, but hello to all of you. Today's brand is, it should be in the title of the stream, MOONSHOT.
MOONSHOT.
Which many of you might actually know as a brand coming from YG. Our,
Blackpink.
Da, 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 da. Home to, yeah. Dance time, go. 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 We have 1 hour. We need to fill that time up. Just kidding. Home to groups such as Blackpink, Big Bang, 이제 Treasure, I believe. But anyway, MOONSHOT is their makeup brand, which has been around for a very long time. I remember I would go hang out in Insadong with my friend Joan, and they used to have like, I don't know if it's still there. It might still be there. They had like a huge MOONSHOT store there, and I would always go there all the time.
In Insadong?
A little bit past, which I thought was really, I love the aesthetic because MOONSHOT is like this like modern looking building, you know YG. They have like modern aesthetic and they, like around the building it's like old houses. I was like, yeah. So really enjoy that place, but we're gonna do a full face of MOONSHOT today.
Yes.
But there's gonna be 3 main products that we're gonna be showing, which are the, I guess, bestsellers on Amazon. So if you're watching on the other platform, if you happen to be interested in any of the products, there should be a link down below. And if you're already watching on Amazon, they should be down in the carousel below. If you happen to be interested in buying makeup during this pandemic, but there's that. 30% off, right? 30% off? 30% off for 4 days. Usually it's only during the 1 hour.
Right.
But today we have, oh, there it is, right here. Yeah. No, don't move the camera. I'm trying to. Oh, she keeps moving the camera. But yeah, there's the coupon. Do you have to? Is there a coupon? Like a code? Yeah. Okay. So if you write that coupon, oh my god, the first time you get a proper coupon code. Every time we do coupon codes, it's always some random like number.
Right.
No, usually you're just like, oh, brand name 20. Like, okay, like what? Ocho 20. But other days it was like 653, 67. I'm like,
that is so
don't
random.
know any. But anyway, there's a 30% off, so you can make use of that. Is there an iPad we can read the comments? No? Actually, or if you want, Hyungju, you can read any significant comments if there's any funny comments. Today's extra quiet in the studio. Like before I came, I was like, oh my, we're gonna have such a good time. But everyone's just like, as per usual. But Alice, would you like to introduce yourself a little bit more?
Oh.
Since we have 1 hour.
Yes.
There you go.
So hi, I'm Alice.
You would do other lives here, right?
Yes.
Right. This is the first time we're doing it together.
This is my 5th time. Yes.
Oh, she's experienced. Thanks,
Thank you. Should I wear this? Ooh.
Love your ad shirt. Love your ad shirt, Edward. That's one. Oh, thank you. Is this Shin?
I love your nails.
Oh, thank
Edward.
you. There. Can we get a zoom in on the nails? I got them for Halloween. It's supposed to be like blood dripping.
Look at this.
But it's funny because Halloween is like 2 days. Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh, is it tomorrow?
I think it's tomorrow.
30?
Oh, it's on Saturday in like 2 days. So I'm like, Halloween and then done and
Change your nails.
Change it. So that's a waste. The shoes. Oh my god, these shoes. Do you know Monsta X?
Yes.
Monsta X, the group from Starship. They had an online concert, and one of the members during the MC, they were sitting on a couch, and I saw his shoes. I was like, oh, I want those. So I literally like searched them, and
So you got it?
I literally bought them just because he wore them. You know, have you seen Mean Girls, the movie?
Yes.
She wore Ari pants and flip flops, so I bought Ari pants and flip flops. That was me. Let me put this down for a second. I'll put you guys down for a little bit because we need to get started. Now, we need to start off with skincare. I gave you the headband so you can put it on really quick. We don't want to leave it on for too long because you know when you leave the headband on for too long, the hair.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll do it quickly. The first product, the Perfect Cleansing Foam. Perfect Cleansing Foam. Now, there are lots of notes I do need to mention. There's 6 different types of hyaluronic acid. The main kind of thing with this is that it's very, it's very sticky, which I like in a foam cleanser. For the longest time, for years, I would avoid cleansing foams because they're so dry.
Right.
And they're not that appealing with, honestly for me, I often use cleansing oil just to cleanse because my skin is, it's oily, but if I irritate my skin too much, it gets super red. But the thing with this is that because it's so sticky, I'll show you the texture. Because it's so sticky.
So creamy.
It's really creamy. And a lot of my favorite cleansers have this kind of like sticky kind of texture. Now, if you go on the website and they have like a picture of them like bubbly, it's like this giant like foam. I haven't been able to do that, but it does feel different from other foams. It's not just like this light, you know, kind of like 의미 없는 like foam, you know what I mean? It's really, I can't show you here because
look at the bubbles.
You can kind of see how it's not really like bubbly.
Right.
It's more like a creamy kind of texture, I guess, which I think makes it different from other cleansing foams. And I notice whenever I use this, my skin feels not only, because you know how they always say like that feeling that that squeaky clean feeling is not good.
Right.
It feels really clean, but my skin always feels much more tight and firm afterwards because of all the
dry.
Right, because it's not dry. It has the 6 types of hyaluronic acid. There's also, what is it, panthenol, right? Panthenol?
Yeah, panthenol.
And, okay, how do you pronounce it? Allantoin?
Allantoin.
Which, if I'm honest, I don't know what that is, but I like it.
They're hydrating components.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Started my stuff.
Come on, education. She said, hydrating components. Yeah, I'm like, it's so moisturizing. Anyway, honestly, we're not going to get as much as like a super like, you know when you're at the sink, you can really go in.
Right.
But since we're not at a sink, I have to be really careful because I don't want to get all your clothes wet. So I'm just going to. Lightly. I'm sorry, did you do your brows? Did you do your brows?
No.
No, you didn't. Okay. You have a tattoo?
Yes.
Joa.
So convenient.
Yes, so convenient. Honestly, I've been doing a lot of people's makeup, and a lot of them will have tattoos already.
Yes.
So I hate doing eyebrows. I mean, doing eyebrows and having the finished look is really nice because the brows really bring the face together. But it's like the part I hate. It's so boring. Oops, it went in your nose. I'm sorry.
I can feel that it's really sticky.
Right.
It's okay.
I'm sorry. She says it's okay. After the live, she's. I mean.
Are you kidding me? I look like Rabbit.
Oh yeah, you do.
With this.
She's adorable. I'm sorry. I wish I could show you better, but it's hard in this situation because we literally we're pulling like those like beauty shows with like the bowl of water. Oh my god, back in the day. The old like cosmetics commercials, and they have to like, splash their face. But it's like so dirty because because like you're washing your face, right? But you're using the same water.
Right.
But we have no choice because this is This is a studio. Oh my, I look so good here. Or not. She said zoom out. Because I don't want to get it on your clothes. Okay. And also, it's really cold water. So I apologize.
Oh, it's not that bad.
It's not bad. That's good. Usually when you're cleansing, I recommend using lukewarm water.
Right.
You know, you don't want too hot. Obviously, it's like the same stuff that people always tell you. Not too hot, not too cold.
Right.
Because it can shock the skin, so. How does your skin feel, Alice?
It feels like...
Dry, flaky.
No, it doesn't feel dry at all. I'm
Right?
surprised. Because
Yeah.
I don't like using foam cleanser. I don't double cleanse. So in the morning, I just wash my face with just water. Because I have super dry face.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
if
yeah,
I
yeah.
use cleansing foam, I feel like my skin is getting really dry.
Ah, okay, okay.
But then, yeah, it doesn't feel dry at all.
That's good.
Yes.
That's the goal, honey.
Eehee.
Yeah, I honestly these days I've been doing so many shows that so I have to test all this skincare. And lately, for some reason, cleansing foam has been a thing I've been getting a lot of. But
Yes.
I don't like changing my cleansing routine. But
Right.
I'll try this stuff several times. But this is what I've been using for a bit since I got it because I really like the way it makes my skin feel.
Right.
And I wasn't paid to say that. I really wasn't. As much as I wish I was. But you can see that her skin, number one, it's not irritated. That's the thing for me. I know a cleanser's not good if my face is super red afterwards.
Yes.
You know, as soon as you use it, you're like,
Right.
you feel like it's tightening, right?
Right.
But I want to go in, you do have dry skin, so I don't want to leave you like that. So I'm going to quickly just use toner real quick.
Yes. Yes, please.
Sorry, this is not MOONSHOT, so I can't show it. But it doesn't really matter what toner you use. For me, I always use cotton pads like this.
Oops.
귀엽다. But yeah,
Wait,
it was starting to,
my bag is
Yes. I love it. She looks like a little Korean high school girl. Sorry, there's a cleansing foam right here.
It's okay, Oppa. I forgive you.
She literally called me oppa. I cannot. I hate.
Oh, really?
Do you 애교 부러? Do you?
No.
Not normally.
No.
Okay, I was gonna say. You just call me Eddie.
Okay.
Don't beat this girl. Just kidding. Especially if you have dry skin, and you can really just use toner in the morning just to wipe down your face.
Right.
To be honest. Sorry, my hands are so cold because the water they gave us is so cold. Don't forget the ears. The ears are important. And like right here, like in front of the ear. Behind the ear as well. You want to get everything.
Yes.
Glowing! But that's not YG products, so I can't talk about it.
Right.
Just, oops. That's our. And because the next product we're using is actually like a lotion type, we can just stop here. The next product is the, I need to take a break real quick. This is, what time is it? Let's read comments. Because if I have a problem of like going just like straight through.
Right.
And I'll finish the whole look, and it'll be like 10 minutes past, so.
Just read comments.
I can't stop looking at Edward's nails. Thank you. They are really expensive, so please keep looking at them. She's really pretty.
Thank you.
What? Thanks. I guess.
Because I'm not really confident about my look today because I'm not wearing any makeup.
Oh, no. You look really, what's the word? Pure. Without makeup. Oh, she's like, girl, I am not. What does it feel? I guess that's how it feels.
What does it feel?
I guess
Clean.
Clean? That's good.
Yeah, clean.
Clean but not dry.
Yeah, it's not dry at all.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised.
Yeah. A lot of cleansing foams can be like that. Because a lot of cleansing foams are for oily skin usually.
Right.
Right? Where's the boots from? These are from Alexander McQueen. I don't know how a lot of YouTubers would be like, Balenciaga flex. I hate doing that though. But today, just today, Alexander McQueen.
Yes.
And these pants are from online shopping. They're really cheap. Moist. No, I hate that word. Let's stop looking at comments. I saw moist. I said buy. Don't forget, 30% off products. Yes. If you're on Amazon, carousel down below. Use the code.
Until November 2nd.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
November 2nd. 30 Moonshot. Next to the UV. No, what's the full name? Multi-Protection UV Bouncer. Now, simply put, you can think of this as just like sun-cream.
Yes.
But it's kind of like, they say, a 3-in-1 product. Is there any? 3-in-1, sunscreen, makeup base, and primer. Because it softens the skin texture.
Right.
Right? If you swatch this on your hand, it feels... Actually, a lot of sunscreens lately have been coming out like this. They're very lightweight, very like transparent, so it doesn't leave a white cast.
Right.
So with this, I think it's perfect for people that it's for PA triple plus, SPF 50, which is great for every day. I feel like most people are always just indoors already.
Right.
So I feel like that's perfect enough. Of course, if you're outdoors, maybe you want to push it up to PA quadruple plus. But with this, it's great for people that wear both makeup and don't wear makeup. If you wear makeup, it works great as like a base because it's not like thick and dry like some sunscreens can be. So it doesn't cause the foundation makeup to like slip and slide and get all dry and nasty. It literally just feels like a lotion. And it's also great for people that don't wear makeup because you can use it as like your daily, everyday sort of sun protection. Right. Because it's not irritating to the skin. No white residue. It's easy to reapply, which is true. Some sunscreens, if you layer it too much, it starts to turn white. Right. And it gets thick. Right. So
I hate that feeling.
The one thing I still will never know how to do is reapply sunscreen over makeup.
But you're supposed to reapply sunscreen.
You're supposed to
like
reapply
every
it.
3 to 4 hours.
Right. Exactly.
Right? But I never do that.
I thought the protection breaks down if you're in the sun, right? Or is it just over time no matter what? I don't know. I heard that information. I was like, okay, I don't go out in the sun anyway, so apply it once in the morning, good, done. But let us know in the chat because it's one of those things where everyone has like a different opinion about it, so I don't know. British, what?
Oh, they used British Harrogate sparkling water.
Instead of regular water.
Yeah, so they won 2003 Berkeley International Mineral Water Test.
Ah, so that's the water they use in this.
Yes.
Nice, Moonshot. We have people over from Moonshot here, so I don't know if they can understand what I'm saying, so I'm just like, don't worry, I'm talking about it very well. So I'll show you the... I've been talking about this for the past like 5 minutes. I haven't even showed it yet. Love the fact that it's in a pump bottle. Right. You get, not only, it's a tube, so you get every last bit, but it's also a pump. So it's really easy to get the right amount that you want. If I spread it like this, you'll see it kind of disappears into just like nothing. And I wouldn't say...
It looks like lotion.
Yeah, exactly, right. And the mamuri, the kind of like finish is very just like natural. Like it's not too matte, it's not overly glossy and dewy. So, because if it's overly glossy and dewy, your makeup will slip on top of it. But if it's too oily, then if you don't wear makeup, then you just look oily. Right. Right.
In Korea, we call it dog oil.
Dog oil? I always say 참기름, like sesame seed oil. Like, you know when you go to the kogi-jip, and like you eat, you're there for like an hour, you leave, and you just look like, especially in the summer yorume, oh my god, no, it's not it. Wait, I'm about to put it away. I have to put it on your face, hold on. Let me wipe my hand quick. Same, I've never reapplied sunscreen except when I'm at the beach, but I'm trying. True. If you're at the beach, I'm probably not gonna wear makeup anyway. So yeah, I can reapply sunscreen. But if I'm like outside,
I wouldn't do that. Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm too lazy to do that.
Yeah, too lazy. So, oh my God, no, we have to be professional. We have to be professional. We gotta use the sponge. You can apply this however, you can apply it with your hands. You can apply it with, you know, some people, if you have like a cushion, they'll like pump it onto the cushion and just pick it up and do that. Whatever you want.
So professional.
I like to pretend I'm professional. Professional honey choke. Because honestly, if I did this the real way I normally do it, I'd be like, he'd be like, what are you doing? Now, if you're gonna wear, we're gonna be putting this has SPF, right? A cushion on top that does have SPF in it. So this amount, I feel like for me, usually is fine because I'm doubling up on the SPF.
Right.
But if you're only wearing this alone, I would put a sufficient amount all over, like a very even amount, because some people don't put enough, and then they're like, what? There's no point, right? So you need to make sure you use a sufficient amount.
My skin is glowing.
Hold on, I feel like I didn't put enough on your forehead though. Right? Can we get a shot of that glow? Yes. But the thing is, it's like not. Because there's some people that will have like, oh, like glow, but it's like glow just because they just put their skincare on. But then after like 10 minutes, it absorbed and like it's matte again. But right now, there's like no extra product sitting on top, but you still have that really pretty natural glow. Love that. Oh, her skin looks so pretty, shiny, and smooth. Would this product be okay if I have oily skin? I don't think, personally, I feel like it won't be bad, but it's not going to stop oil.
Right.
I will say that. Especially if you live like in a hot, humid country. Yeah, it's not like oil controlling, I don't think. There's also, what is it, Pentavidin? And xylitaglycine. Which, the longer the name, you know it's good. I'm just kidding, that's not how it works. Her skin looks good and radiant. Is your sunblocker as chewy as cleanser?
What?
Chewy. No, it's lighter. I think I meant like, yeah, no, it's much lighter. It's not like sticky like that.
Yeah, it's like light moisturizer.
Right. Next, we're going to go into cushion. Now, MOONSHOT is known for their cushions.
Yes, it's very famous.
Yeah, that's kind of how I got off the radar from MOONSHOT for a while, and then suddenly people were talking about their Microfit Foundation or cushion, I believe. Cushion, right? I know it got so popular that they came out with a liquid version, but the Microfit. This is the original Microfit cushion, right? I think.
Yes.
Right, and this is what we're going to use. So I'm going to show you how to quick daily makeup, because we love daily makeup here.
Yes.
Unless you want like crazy like Halloween makeup, you can try that.
We can try that. I would love to do that.
I'm too lazy. When we're doing cushion, key, 양초절, always, forever. Because usually, especially like if you're busy in the morning, people are just like, right? And that's not how it is. Because the more you put on, yeah, you can get higher coverage, but the chisong, the long wear.
Long wear, yeah.
It like, I speak Korean so badly. It 떨어져서, it like goes down, like it doesn't last as long because you have too much. Especially for people that love to put a lot of skincare on, you're gonna notice your foundation just doesn't last. It gets everywhere. And honestly, if we're wearing masks all day, it's even worse. It's gonna get more. Oh my god, if you see my masks, 진짜 diaper 같아. It looks like it was just like because there's so much makeup on my mask. I guess I'm not doing 양초절 enough. But anyway, when we're using cushions, what's important is that Can we get a zoom in, please?
Zoom in, zoom in.
Instead, you don't just like jiggle it like that, because most people, since we have more than one, I'll show you. A lot of people will just do this. A lot of people will just do this and get it everywhere on the edge of the puff. But when it's on the edge of the puff, you know when you're patting and you get the marks, the shape? That's because people will do that. So it's important that you, when you use the puff, you put it, can we zoom in? You only jiggle the center of the puff.
Oh.
In the middle here. That's where you need most of the product. And then all the puff around, that's what's gonna blend it out, right? And also what I tend to do is I kind of use this as like a palette to kind of
I've never done this before.
It's okay, you're not a makeup artist, so I'm kidding. And when we're applying, you guys know, I always talk about this on all my videos, every time I do a live, when we apply foundation, always in the V zone, starting from here, can we zoom in? Thank you. Down to the chin. I never go outside, I always go inside. The reason, whenever you put foundation all the way down here, it makes your face look bigger, wider, and more like bloated, like puasa, because all the skin is just like, it looks really flat. So when I apply foundation with a puff, always starting here, down to the chin, back up, and on the inside. Because usually most people have the most redness and like marks and like dark circles in the center of their face. Around the nose, you kind of just wipe down. On the eyes, kind of just like wipe lightly. Chai upso. Sorry, I need to put more. But I think it's better than the. You know when you get a new foundation, and it's like there's so much foundation in there.
Right.
So the first time you use a new foundation, it's always like.
You use it too much.
Way too much. But I think it's better this way, so you can layer.
Yes.
Sorry, I feel like I'm like. Sorry. Forehead and in, iman in, like literally whatever's left on the puff, just do this.
Oh.
You really, especially because you have bangs too.
Right.
So if it's like all thick with makeup, it's gonna get on your bangs. So I just like whatever's left on the puff, just on the forehead.
Maybe that's why my bangs always get like super oily at the end.
Alice, 양치절.
Yes.
Alice is more on the fair side. And the thing about fair cushions, like lighter cushions, is that the coverage is a little bit lower. Right. If you have a deeper foundation color, it actually covers better because of the pigment.
Right.
So, you know, she's using 101, which is the lightest shade, and ooh, but it looks natural.
Yeah.
I love what we call 투명 makeup, clear makeup. I don't like wearing heavy. I know, like it's different if you're like going on like broadcast, like on like a TV show, but it's not like we're doing that. You know,
right.
We're literally on live right now, but we're showing you like people everyday sort of look, right? Is that for me? No. Up. Oh. No, just your eyes.
Oh. Sorry.
Alice, you know what? New guest, please. New guest. Jimmy, let's go. Later. But that's how I do base. I'm gonna quickly just do the other side. And like I was saying, there's like no foundation. I didn't put anything here. You can like you can like drag it down, but for the most part, I put almost no foundation here. That way you get like a natural like slimming effect, because when this area is, because most people when they're looking at you, they're only looking here. So when this area is clean, everything else just looks clean in general, right? Even if someone has blemishes here, I don't really cover that stuff. Just because I feel like it looks heavier,
right.
You know, and especially lighting, when you get the light on your face, blemishes here look even worse. Especially, yeah, they look really bad, especially if you have makeup on top. So I tend to just avoid that area, to be honest. Oh my god. Oh my god. She's a new woman. I'm the new. Can I get some more water, please? Can I get water, please? She's like, 감사합니다. Thank you. I appreciate you, PD님. She said yeah. And usually whenever I talk to Koreans in English, like just for fun, they're always like, yeah. 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 Yeah.
Hey, someone asked like how many shades do they have?
This one has 3. Let me just because we have time. We still have a lot of time. Too much time. I'll swatch them for you.
Ooh.
So Alice, how have you been spending your days? Just at home?
At home, and I teach.
Oh really? What do you teach?
I teach drama to high school kids. High school kids.
That sucks.
Boys. Oh well, they're
but
good
drama,
kids. So,
oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Middle schoolers? No. No. Cancel the middle schoolers. Just kidding. Actually, no, I'm not kidding. They can be really rowdy. But if you have a good... I feel like drama kids are usually really nice.
Yeah, right?
I think. A lot of people say some drama kids can be very, like...
Dramatic.
Because they're like, oh, I'm the star.
And sensitive, emotional.
Have you seen Glee?
Yes.
Oh my god. I feel like, yeah, that's... This... Okay, I don't even know if you're going to see the difference on camera here. Can you zoom in, please? Oh, sorry. There we go. I guess...
Oh, yes.
Number 1 is if you're more like a pale Asian skin tone. It's not too pink, it's very neutral, which is nice, and the other 2 are more like a beige undertone. But that's the colors they have. 1, 2, and 3. 101, 202.
101, 201?
Yeah, 201, 301.
301.
Love that, I guess.
101.
More shades would be better, but it's a Kbeauty brand. What do you expect? Ugh. But these days, a lot of foreign brands, like even if you go to Sephora, you have brands that have like all. I was surprised they brought the entire range to Korea. So if you're in Korea, I guess you can stop by Sephora.
Yes.
Or if not, just buy Moonshot. Just kidding. Next. I'm gonna lightly powder your face because it's hot, and you know we're wearing masks, so lightly just, especially because you have dry skin. I'm just gonna take off the kind of like the shine that you have.
Yes. So
you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to cover your dark circles. Oh.
Thank you.
But your dark circles aren't that bad, to be honest. We'll do it just in case. Also because we have so much time. What time is it?
Just in case.
It's 12:34. Yes, so we have time. Do you want to read comments actually?
Yes.
Actually, you should. Yeah, you should do that so you have something to do instead of just sitting there and being like, yeah, yes, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Or.
Wait, we have so many comments. So natural.
She's like too natural.
Alice is naturally pretty. Anyway, thank you.
Those comments always get me down. I was like, well, she's already pretty anyway.
They're both naturally beautiful people.
She's naturally beautiful. I got plastic surgery, so.
What?
Machala.
Crazy. Edward is so gentle.
For the camera. if the girl, if you're not on camera, I'd be like, bah, bah, bah.
ASMR time.
I posted a video the other day, and one of the comments was like, wow, who's that guy? Because I guess there are a lot of people that don't know me that watch that video. So there were a few comments that were like, he looks like Ollie London. I was like, oh my God.
I wish they could speak Korean. We can.
No, we can't. I think they mean on the show.
On the show.
Unfortunate.
But they will disappear if they do.
Yeah, that's true. Which has happened a few times. And I'm thinking it's not actually a person one. I think it's a bot, like an AI. If they hear words that aren't English, they're like, cut it off.
That's interesting.
So it's forever my struggle.
I really also hope you two and everyone else are well and taking care of yourselves during this time. That's sweet.
Wow.
Oh, thank you, Anna.
Alice's lip line is a little bit more on the kind of Chikjihan side, like it's a little bit darker around the edges.
Right.
So when you want to express the full like color of the lip, because usually, because I'm the same as well, my lips are super deep in color. If I try to put anything on top, it doesn't give the same effect.
Right.
So even if you just cover the lip line a little bit, I'm using a brightener, so it has a little bit of like a peachy, orangey undertone. Just doing the outside will help you express that lip color a little bit better. Okay. Next, thank God you already did your eyebrows are done, so you don't have to do that.
Yes.
I guess I'll go into the other product that we're promoting, the tint, and then if we have extra time, then I can do a little bit of your eyeshadow. But I feel, because her eyes are really like, what's the word? Clear. Duryote. So she has the kind of eyes where I feel like you don't need any eye makeup. Maybe a little bit mascara, eyeliner, and you're done. So we're just gonna focus on. What?
Because I always wear eyeshadow and.
Ah, really?
Yes.
Yeah, same.
Right. Who's prettier between you and Alice?
Alice. Mostly. I'm pretty by surgery.
But that's still pretty.
Thank you, Dr. Park. What's his name? My doctor. The cream paint Lightfit Air. This has been around. The cream paint line in general has been around for a long time. I was telling you when we were rehearsing.
Yeah.
I used to have the original, like, they came out with a line that was all MLBB colors. And I kept them because I love them. But it was like 5 years ago, and I was like, I need to get rid of these. But the new Lightfit, new-ish. Are these new? Are these? These are like. Last year in May.
Last May?
So they're not new, but I think the Lightfit Air version is, because the original cream paint was just like a more creamy kind of moisturizing texture, but this is more of a kind of like velvety, matte, soft kind of thing. And I've said this before on my channel, I really don't like that kind of texture, because if you have dry lips like me, it makes the jurum, like the wrinkles and like the dead skin, way more obvious, especially like, can't say the name, but you know the really famous brand for like light, airy velvet tints?
Yeah.
Those, because they're so light and airy, they make the dead skin more obvious.
Right.
But with these, they're more, I don't know what it is, but they kind of like lay the dead skin a little bit better. And they actually last much longer.
Right.
There was just like you said 8 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours, and she tested them herself. So she can, what's the word? She can attest to that.
Yes.
But for me, looking at it like a sort of realistic way, I eat and drink a lot, and my lips are just forever dry anyway, so I have to retouch anyway. I personally don't mind because I'm used to it, but let's say you weren't doing anything and you're just sitting around just like the whole time, then you'll be like that for this. It'll look beautiful for 8 hours. Should we swatch all of them? Actually, no. That we have a little paper.
Yes.
That has all the colors. Is it this one, right? Take this from you, and you can. There's 5 shades. A majority of them are warm tone. As you can see, many of them are very. This looks like Lisa's lips. Are these Lisa's lips? Is that Lisa? No, Lisa. Blackpink Lisa. Are these her lips?
Oh.
No, because I thought they were Lisa's lips. They look like Lisa's lips, doesn't it?
Imagine.
Right? Like if you look at it, doesn't it look like her lips?
Right.
Yeah. Well, I think it does.
Right.
Anyway, 5 shades. They're mostly warm tone MLBBs. What was it? Number 2, right?
Yes.
So, that's still more cool.
Sweet mauve.
It's honestly, it's still more on the warm side, but because you are cool tone. The thing about cool tone, though, is that cool tone skin tones can get away with warm tones. Not too warm tone, because it will look like you were saying,
right.
like you're eating tteokbokki. So warm tone, cool tones can still get away with warm tones if you apply it in the right way. Warm tones, if you're like power warm, if you put cool tone, you can look really dead.
Right.
So that's the one thing, though. But luckily, since you're cool toned,
Yes.
we can swipe. I'll show you the texture of it real quick. Can you zoom in on that?
It's so smooth.
It's super smooth. And I always talk about how I like lip products that have meat to them. Like they're not, I don't want to say thick. If you say thick, it's going to sound like thick, but thick in the sense that it has body. And so when you put it on, it's not just going to be like this like thin thing that will just, you know what I mean? This one is number 2.
2, yes.
Chilling Coral. Oh, that's number 3. Just kidding. I meant to put number 2. There it is. Sweet mauve. Yeah.
My favorite color.
Yeah, it's really pretty. Honestly, this is the kind of color I would go for. It's a really pretty natural pink. That's not overly brown, overly cool toned. So it's good for every day.
Pretty.
That's so pretty. And because of the texture, you can actually also use it as blush, which is what we're going to do and demonstrate for you in a bit. I can take this for you if you want.
Thank you.
Let me take a quick break. I'm like exhausted. I love talking about makeup, but the thing, my mind runs faster than my mouth. I don't know if you noticed, but I'll like not finish a sentence and I'll move on to the next. Baba. Oh, I guess there's a little bit of a staining power you can see here.
Oh yes.
So to some degree, it's gonna even if the color fades, you'll still have a little bit of color left. And let me see if. One thing with tints, you know those like 옛날 tints where you'll have like a lot of colors, right? Yeah. When you swatch it and then you wipe it off, it leaves like an ugly pink.
Pink.
That really strong pink stain. That's the sign of a bad tint. A good tint is where if you wipe it off, the stain is the same color as the original lip color.
Oh, and it's the same? Yes, I can see that.
Yeah. So, that's a good sign. I'm hungry. What do you have for lunch?
I don't know. I don't know yet. I haven't decided yet.
뭐 먹을까? Let's see. I love applying like velvety lip colors with a brush, an eyeshadow brush, because you can get that really pretty. I think you already have a lip tint on, but it's okay.
I'm actually wearing sweet mauve.
Oh, she was already wearing it. Well then, but I'm sure it kind of faded off, like the aqua faded off, right?
I wore it like 3 hours ago.
The important thing with people like us that have like kind of like darker lip tones, it's important for us to use. Again, you can wear whatever makeup you want, but if we were talking about like makeup that's like best for us, matte textures are always the best because matte textures are always more opaque. If you have like a thin glossy tint, if you put it on top, all you see is still like your it's like your natural lip color plus that color, and it turns into like this like again like tteokbokki like you know like sort of but also like you had like chamgirim on there if it's not matte. So with matte textures, they really cover the kind of original you know lip color, so that helps. This is a new one, so I can just put it directly on your lips. Just put a layer on there. You can do that. And then you can just relax your mouth. And then I like to use eyeshadow brush to blend it. And also the shape, how you see the shape of the brush? It makes it really easy to kind of shape it if you want. I always end up blending it with like I do this anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but I like the shape of the applicator. For the first layer, I like to just go right to the edge of the natural lip, just so we get a base. And then put another layer. I think my stomach is gonna start like no 배고파서. But that color actually is a really pretty color for like a base. You can get like the sort of the two-tone. So if you want to put that as a base, like her lips look so much. They look more. I forgot the word for thick. Thick. What is it? I can't speak Korean on here, but thick. They look thicker anyway. Like she almost like a filler 맞는 느낌.
Right.
I guess. And if you want, you can also use a darker color. I'm not going to do it today, but they do have... Let me swatch all of them, just so we have time to kill.
Yes.
Number one, let's do them in order. We should do it on your arm. Ooh! So this is number one.
One. Which is... Wait, let me read.
Oh, there you go. Chocolate. Almond rose.
Oh, almond rose.
Oh
5
my
in 1.
god, that's so pretty. Ah! That makes a really pretty base color for. Oh!
So pretty.
Here I'm. Oh, Kbeauty. She's like, so pretty.
Oh wow.
Number two.
My favorite.
Your favorite.
Sweet
Our favorite.
Mauve.
Yeah.
For
So it's kind of similar to the first shade, but it's more of a pinker, cooler undertone. Right. Number three.
Trilling coral.
Yeah, there's definitely coral. But it's not like a bright coral. It's more of like a warm, muted coral. Right?
Coral with a little bit of pink.
Yeah.
Right?
Number four. Tangerina. Tangerine breeze. Tangerina. Oh, girl. I used to love colors like this. But now that I found out I'm cool tone, girl, like 엽떡. Like I had 엽떡? No. Definitely. And then the last one, number five, flower child. So you can see, in general, if you have warm undertones, you're going to love this line.
Yes.
Clearly. But they're all super wearable. Especially if you just wear them on the center and just blend it out for the like... 펴지는 느낌, then they'll freaking gorgeous. But there's the shades. And I'll give you blue tissue so you don't have to.
Yeah, I want to see the stain. Like.
And you can see how they're all still the same color as the original swatches. And that's the sign of a good lip tint.
Yes.
Which is super important. Now to use it as blush. Which 이제 망할 수도 있어. I love blush, but I'm so bad at applying blush, so hopefully.
Yeah, it's really hard to 양 조절.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Especially with sometimes with things like this. So let's just use our fingers.
Yes.
If you use sometimes I like to use sponges, but sometimes it can eat too much of the product.
Right.
So with this, all you. Do you see how much I gained weight? Look at that.
Stop.
맞죠?
Eddie.
It's all the McDonald's. Always having McDonald's. And because these are so pigmented, you have to be careful.
Right. What color is this?
It's the same one as your lips.
Oh.
Yeah. 호. 개 나와. 호.
It's okay, we have strong light.
맞아. So the way I like to put blush, there's different ways that I like to put blush. If I want more of like a cute young vibe, I'll put it like up here on the cheeks. But for more of like a 혈색, just like natural. You remember the V line I talked about earlier, the V line here? Wherever the V line meets the end of the nose, kind of like right there.
Oh.
That way, if you put it here, it kind of looks like just like the natural color. You see that how it looks like just the natural color coming from her base? But I will say, if you do apply it like that, it's important, because you know how some people put blush a lot as like a concept?
Yes.
It's important you don't do that because it'll look too much. Because that's the really like the natural. You know how when we put foundation on, we use it to cover the natural 붉은기?
Oh, right.
Right? So if you put too much blush there, it will look like just like your face is too red, like you got sunburn. So it's important to 양 조절, amount control.
Right.
But let's say if you want like that, what is it, sushi makeup, then yeah, you can put a lot, but it has to be like right in that upper cheek, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying?
Right below your eyes?
Yeah. So you have to take into consideration the placement and the amount that you put. Have you seen that show, Lipstick Prince? With like the idols, the boy idols that do the girls, the 여배우's makeup.
Really?
Yeah, and it's so 심쿵해. One time Shonu from Monsta X was on there. Shonu 개 좋아. Do you like K-pop?
I do.
Who do you like? Oh, here we go.
Blackpink and ITZY. I actually learned this dance last
really?
week, yes.
So did he. Kyungju, let's go. Go.
Yes.
Let's go. Come. Let's go. 연습하면서.
Yes, we should dance.
I'm just kidding, don't. I'm kidding. My manager, he like, on his off time, he also learns ITZY dances. I think it's so adorable. 이거 줘.
I saw him dancing.
Oh, you did?
Yes, he showed it to me.
He's like all shy, but on his Instagram story, he's like,
Right?
girl. That looks so cute though. Look at that. Just natural 혈색. You can zoom in.
It looks so vivid.
You kind of have that sort of like Japanese look. You know what I mean? They look
Right, with
really super
bangs.
natural. Oh my god, but she ends up being like a serial killer.
No.
Just kidding. 하지마. Just kidding. How much time do you have? Let's see here. Comments. Would this cover some sort of texture? On lips? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, to some degree. It's gonna kind of like smooth out the lips.
It literally erased the wrinkles. On
Yeah,
the
if you look closely on her lips, they look super like, almost like it has that like a blur effect on there. Or, saw these comments. Hold on. Same brain cell things. Oh my god, I'm dead. Oh wait, there's more comments. Her makeup is so nice and fresh.
Right.
It really is. Yes. Because we only have 5 more minutes. So I guess we're good on that. So there was a sort of like a simple look for you all.
Yes.
I suppose. You don't even know what you look like up close here. That's what you look like. Oh, she's like.
Yeah, I do look like a Japanese teenager.
A Japanese teenager? But you're a cute Japanese teenager. I know. Did you see the new SM group?
Oh, yes. They're so pretty.
Gorgeous.
I wonder how old they are.
Probably young. I mean,
very
SM
young,
always gets their
right?
people young. Right. But this is a YG brand, so when you talk about YG. So love Blackpink.
I love Blackpink.
In your area.
Blackpink in your area.
이거 좋아.
Oh, I love that dance.
Do you?
Yes.
모르겠어.
But my favorite is.
당연하지. 이거.
Yes.
이거 더 좋아. Savage, pretty savage.
Right.
Cool, the other song on the album. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, 30% off.
Yes.
Was it 30 Moonshot, I believe? 30 Moonshot?
Until November 2nd.
30 until November 2nd, for 4 days.
Yeah.
Again, Amazon should be in carousel down below. Link in the description box if you're watching on the other site. And yeah, thanks Alice. I had fun.
Thank you.
Thanks Moonshot.
Thank you, Moonshot.
Oh, they're like, 망했어. See you guys. Bye.